There we go.
Oh, I see a little rat on your shoulder. That's awesome.
All right, how goes it? I'm Andrew, your DM for the day. Along with this band of miscreants and murder hobos, we're the Dirty Rollers, and this is the Mudbutts Goblin Campaign. The Mudbutts are a tribe that resides in the far eastern side of Wildmount on the Blight Shore. They currently call the giant horizonback tortoise Toltalden their home and mobile base of operations. So first and foremost, thanks for joining us, and welcome back if you've stayed current with the campaign so far, and welcome to all the new viewers. If you could, give us a like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think of the campaign, and if you could do us all a favor, just share it with just one friend. That would help immensely. If you are new, you're one of the newer viewers, check the description below for a link to our in-depth character intros where you can learn a little bit more about each character. Something I forgot to do last episode. We'll do our quick little intros instead, so you have a quick refresher as to who's who and who is what. So, Matthew, why don't you tell us a quick something about Nick Nick?
Hello, I play Nick Nick, a female thief. And I'm a little nervous around big crowds. So I like to hide behind all of these super powerful goblins.
All right. Thank you. Jacob, tell us a little bit about Sharto.
I'm Jacob. I'm playing Sharto, the Gloomstalker Ranger, and fade away.
You're gonna feel like Commissioner Gordon. I hate it when he does that.
No? You want to tell us a little bit about Iris?
I play Iris Fartgargle, and she is a monk of the astral self, and she has a scene Irat Wiggy Bobos.
James, who's your daddy and what does he do?
I'm James. I play Buckletick the Shallow, and I'm a warlock, a pact of the Great Old One. Buckletick was an ordered goblin until his banishment from his home tribe, which had led him to a near watery grave, and soon after into the service of the Great Old One, now having an affinity for killing, especially drowning. Buckletick is as devoted to his patron as a cleric is to their deity, if not more so.
Excellent.
Totally couldn't tell that you were reading that.
Shut up, Matthew! Don't break the illusion.
Kersey, who are you and what do you do? You are muted is what you are, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I had to bouncing all over me right now. Anyway, I am Chrissy. I play Mostella Stincta, the Badger Druid. She's technically Circle of the Moon Druid, but she was raised by badgers, so she's a Badger Druid. And she has a brother, Badger, named Precious.
And he's in the art I'm showing right here. Thank you. And last but not least, Garen, what's a squeeb?
Squeeb is me, a weird, tiny, half-sized goblin who is born a runt. And I'm a battlesmith artificer that has created from the bones of his best friend that was a rooster, I created a mechanical rooster mount that I ride on. And all sorts of other gadgets.
Little goblin on a big cock.
Yep, little goblin riding a big cock. It's a scary sight.
James, can you do the big guy in a little coat, but to that?
I don't. Oh God!
On the spot.
On the spot.
Small gobble on a giant cock.
Yeah!
There you go.
Yeah!
Sorry.
This is
Oh
the
God, we
Mudbutts
lost
right
Chrissy.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, that's
Have we surpassed your expectations?
Oh, James, do you want to do the episode rundown?
Yeah. Why don't you
yeah.
catch us up?
Are we
real
still
quick
doing
while I
that, or-
Stop fumbling everything on my end.
All right.
You can do it, man.
Last off, the Mudbutts were the Mudbutt clan was in the mines and had stumbled across another goblin and got that goblin into our services. Then came across two guarding the boss goblin that we were looking for. So we said, "Hey, come here," and eviscerated him because being civil at this point is now, it's changed. And but Sharto was already in the boss's room, and as soon as he heard the evisceration take place, he started just pin cushioning the boss in his own bed. Surprisingly, the boss was still alive, but shortly thereafter, we all showed up, and Sharto threw some more, put more arrows into him, and then was soon killed by an eldritch blast of some kind. And but before the goblin was killed, it had summoned two female hobgoblins wearing masks, and soon was followed by a male hobgoblin who may have been a spellcaster, but it turns out that they were the owners, or they had dealings with the boss of the mines to get the ore for narcotics. So we have now. So we're now in Breaking Goblin Bad, and we have a shaky partnership at the for the meantime.
Now we cook.
I am the danger. We surprisingly talked our way out of a possible murder hoboing, if not a TPK. We had no idea what their capabilities were, and now we find ourselves having to figure out how to run a mine.
And we made an alliance with them. Woohoo!
Yes, a shaky alliance, but yes.
Yeah, you guys formed a tentative alliance with the hobgoblins of the Talur Horde. For now, it was the three that they talked to, and they were given the coin that summoned them from the overboss, the previous overboss of the mine. Damn it.
Yay, chat.
Yeah, now the Mudbutts have a way to summon the trio of hobgoblins that showed up here when they so choose, and they were told to only do so in the presence of the Mudbutt King. That would be King Fwaddick back on Toltalden.
Or if we're having a Nilbog party, right?
They did not say that. That's
Nilbog.
on you guys. All right. So you guys just got done with that meeting. Sharto did a slight bit of scouting ahead and found what he thinks is entrance to the mine proper, and not just the tunnels on this upper level. So you guys are free to do what you would like.
Can I continue that? Just start going down.
You're just taking off and leaving the group there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we?
They don't know I'm there anyways.
I want to explore because I need the limestone.
Buckletick's going to go down on the opposite side of the hall, thinking it might be this way.
I'll follow Beaker.
Yeah, this is what I like. Yes.
Should we? We don't know where Sharto went. He's invisible. We could be going the same direction.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
Should we take like a torch that way?
What?
Should we take like a torch that way?
Oh, that's up to you. I mean, the bed is still on fire.
Oh no, I peed it out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I peed on it.
More things, like
I don't know if I can do that much. But
so you had impeccable aim. All right. So we got
I'm checking out this shoot.
B-Tick's going. I'm right behind you, B-Tick.
B-Tick.
Yeah.
Keep going with us.
Is your vision working, B-Tick? Can you see everything down there?
I can see what I'm supposed to see. There's angles everywhere, so if anything's hiding, I can't see that. Yeah.
All right.
Nick,
I'll
Nick,
take
you
your word
coming?
'cause on my end, yours looks broken.
Hold on.
As long as you
I'm a warlock.
can
I'll
always-
grab Iris by the hand and go, come on, let's go.
Oh, I was going to go to the left.
Oh,
Iris, you still have
we're going
a
to
tail in
the
the mouth?
left.
Split the group.
We're going to the left.
Well, I guess that's
What?
there.
Iris
What?
is right, yeah. Iris can't tell.
Watch
Oh, that's
Watch
really
them.
the blind person guide me.
Yeah, blind Iris is looking left and goes right.
Watch our group find like the enemy of Sharto's dreams, and then their group find, just like a situation where you need to talk your way out of something. Andy, you're cruel. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Anything. You guys decided to do this. All right, so
All right, I'll give you that.
where's Iris and Nick going? And Mastella?
I was going to. Actually, I'm not even sure where everybody just went, but I want to go to where I see crates on the left. Is that where Sharto went?
Yeah, Sharto.
This-
Well, you don't know where Sharto
This is
went.
where Buckletick and Squeeb went. This is the boxes that we can see down here.
Buckletick did say, "Hey, I'm just going down here just to see if Sharto is here."
So
So
we know roughly where we're going.
Iris is going to start skipping limestone.
All right.
God Almighty.
Mastella's keeping a safe distance behind, it looks like. Although, being behind Iris is a dangerous proposition.
It is.
It's always dangerous.
I'm just gonna keep following and see what's happening.
Oh, there's stuff over here.
Limestone?
What's in this thing?
All right.
Is that a cart?
Yep. Nick finds a mine cart, and inside the mine cart, you can see some kind of ore. You can't tell exactly what color it is or anything. Sharto, hold up where you are at. Yeah. So Nick, you see some ore. No, you don't. You get over there, right where you were at. This will be fun when you go back and watch this, Jake. I promise. So, Nick, you look in the cart. You see a cart that's a little less than half full of some ore. You're not sure if it's the red stuff that you've been tasked with mining, or if it's the just the regular ore. You can also see in this spot here a large, it looks like a pit. What else do you see? This isn't working. I'm going to try to reload this real quick too. But you also see some like rubble and ore back in the corner here. You see some on the bottom part this way. And you see just what looks like, instead of actual ore or like anything usable, this just looks like rock that's been carried up and set aside just to try to get it out of the way. And what do you think about that? I'll be right back. Let me reload this real fast. No, it's working right. Alright. So, I got that. Mastella, you're coming across the boxes that look like someone's already opened and rifled through them there. You see a weapon rack ahead of you on your right side that has, I think I said 5 or 6 short swords just sitting on the weapon rack. Nothing looks remarkable or anything there. Iris, you and Ouija both see the minecart. Like, it kind of looks like you're helping Iris investigate it and see what's in there. Sharto, trying to cheat things again, walks in the room down here. So I think Nick, Iris. Oh, they can't see you anyway, can they? Okay.
It's dark, so he's invisible.
So, Sharto, you go stomping in that room, and you're not really looking for traps or anything, and you catch your foot on a small, thin strip of wire that's spread across that doorway. You hear something above you creak and open, and I need you to make a dexterity save for me.
Who was this?
Sharto.
Sharto.
Oh, Sharto.
Sharto, got bad news for you, buddy.
Oh no.
So you hear this sliding sound above you and this creaking, and you hear something wet and like mushy sounding. It starts sliding from the top, and have yeah.
Damn it.
You are quite instantly
That was so fast.
smothered in a some kind of I don't know, gelatin-like substance, and I need you.
Is it white or is it clear?
We absolutely broke on it. Please hold. You alright, man?
I'll be okay. I'm just gonna pause for a minute.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, man.
Let's see.
Rook Matt.
Smaller. Whenever the cube enters reaches space, let's make it. All right. So I had you roll the deck save to see if you could avoid the trap that was coming down on you, and you couldn't. So I need you to make a second trap or a second save. Let's see. I need you to make another dexterity save for me. All right. So, you save. And you're lucky enough to feel this stuff slide against you, but it has enough force to shove you out the opposite side over here.
I couldn't go out the opening.
No. This is you getting pushed in here by this blob. Let's see. You got lucky. You passed the second one there. And I need you to roll initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, everybody can go ahead and roll it, but we'll have one round of just Sharto and this thing.
Wait, so would Buckle-Tick and Squeeb even hear this shit going on?
Nope, you are clear at the other end of the tunnels here.
So do you want our roll or no?
Not you two.
Okay, cool. Well, not cool, but
Yeah.
all right. Oh god, he's losing his shit. Sorry.
Mel is 20.
Oh, crap.
Estelle is 19. Nick, initiative.
13.
Oh boy.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm
Sharto,
trying to stop.
You go first.
I go first.
There's a massive, like, jelly-like cube sitting between you and the doorway.
Right.
Oh.
I don't think you guys have seen one of these ever before.
It's crazy to think Buckle-Tick knows exactly how to take care of this situation. No. I have a dispersing gelatinous cube spray. I always bring it with me.
What does the gelatinous cube smell like?
Yeah. What's it smell like?
Thick water? I don't know. Thick water?
Like old musty jello.
Dracar Noir.
With a hint of like peanut butter and chlorine.
Peanut butter.
It smells like a boys' locker room at a high school or something. This went off the rails real quick.
Can I bonus action disengage?
Yeah, sure, but where are you going?
I'm going here. Can I creep around here? This?
Sure.
I want to cast Summon Beast, 2nd level.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I want to put a little mini Umber Hulk right where I was.
Summon an
damn.
Umber Hulk?
What is that?
I can summon a land animal.
Gotcha.
Creature resembles an animal of your choice that is native to your the chosen environment. So cave.
Oh,
Gotcha.
cool.
All right. Let's see. Size. Beast.
What is an Umber
Small
Hulk?
beast. He's old. I will say that Sharto would know what this is because he is quite used to the Underdark and caves and tunnels and things. This would be an Umber Hulk.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A little mini one.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Can I have him up here?
TPK that you can beat.
Did he
Can
name
I
him
control him?
Did Sharto name him Clacker?
It's Clacker.
Let's see. Controlled by.
That's the hardest I've laughed in a while.
Crap, I don't know if I can get control of him.
That's right. I'll just say something if I need to move him.
Okay, yeah, just let me know if you want to move him and I'll move him around for you.
All right.
Alright, is that it for you then?
That is it for me. The Umber Hulk goes after me. Same initiative.
Okay. His
So-
class is 11 plus the level of the spell, so that was 2nd level, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, you might need to help me on some of this stuff because I ain't really looked at it.
AC is 13. Hit points is
30.
30 plus 5 for each spell. So, yeah, so just 30.
Okay, so my attack modifier is 3. No, my spell attack modifier is 6. So I'm gonna try to maul it with it. 16.
16 on the cube.
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely hits
7.
for 7 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Boop. 7 damage.
I'm done.
All right.
Did I
So,
hear anything?
Iris, roll a perception check for me, since Sharto didn't yell out or anything, and the only sound would have been the creaking of the trap springing.
8.
8? You don't hear anything.
Then I'm going to shovel my hands into this cart and be like, limestone, and start putting shit in my pockets.
You have no idea if it's limestone, you're just packing your pockets?
Yep.
All right. So by the time you're done filling your pockets, you look like a toddler with a full diaper just waddling around. All right, you have pockets full of some kind of stone or ore.
And is the, like, up above, is that different types of stones and things?
It looks the same, but you can't tell with dark vision. Either you or your rat's dark vision, you can't make out color in dark vision. It's just shades of gray. So I'll say that these appear, these ones here and the ones in the cart appear to be about the same. These ones down here might look a little bit darker.
I'm going to just take a little handful of each. And I'll lick one of them and be like, Nick, what's limestone taste like?
Rocks.
Like rocks.
Rock.
My turn.
So yeah, I mean, it tastes like rocks. All right, Mastella.
So do I know this happened or anything, or?
You have to roll a perception check.
Roll perception.
You hear a squelching noise.
Yeah. Let's see, perception. 16.
16. Yeah, you heard the creak of something opening and letting this cube fall out, and you hear the wet splat when it hits the ground. So you don't know exactly what it is, but you know that something happened a little ways away from you there.
So let's see. So I know the direction it came from, so I could like come down here and look, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's to the south.
Oh, so I can see it from like here, huh?
Yep.
So Mastella sees that, she points and she's like, "What's that? What's that?" She starts pointing frantically.
Actually, I need you to roll a wisdom perception check, because he hasn't moved yet and he hasn't attacked since you've gotten to this spot.
Wisdom, you said?
Yep.
Let's see. What is my wisdom? 23.
Oh yeah. So you see this weird. It's kind of weird because you think you can kind of see through something in the doorway there, but you can see like bubbles and things. You see like what looks like items floating around inside of it, and you can see like a table or something either inside of it or on the other, like the behind it. You're not quite sure what to make of this thing, but there's something weird in this doorway that's like screwing with vision.
Okay, so I'll still do the same where I point and I go, "What's that? What's that? What is that?"
And I say, limestone.
No, what's that? It has shiny.
Now you broke Jim.
Are we all just giggling now?
Well, Iris didn't see what she was pointing at.
Oh God, I love
She answered her question.
Jeez.
Are you doing anything
nothing
else,
but
Mastella?
rocks and jizz jokes.
So I would have no idea what this is. Like, I wouldn't know this is something to attack or anything like that.
No. Yeah, I don't think you would actually know what this is at all. I don't believe Mastella would have ever come across one of these before in her Mastella travels.
Test it with fire.
I don't know if she would attack right away, not knowing what it was.
I'll take it.
Yeah, so like I'll say you don't even really know that it's a creature. You just know that there's something in this doorway that's screwing with your vision. Like there appears to be shit floating in the air, and like it's kind of distorting and warping things that you're seeing through it.
What is? I'm looking for the range on my. I have a sight. What is the range on it? It's Is that just like you have to be standing? Oh, it's like a 5-foot range. So I have to be like right next to it, huh?
For your weapon?
Yeah.
So that would be just like a normal melee weapon.
I'd try throwing it, but
Eh.
I guess what she would. I'm trying to think of what Mustela would do. Maybe she'll kind of approach a little bit to see if she can get a better look at it, kind of up here.
Okay.
Does it smell like anything?
You really
Does it smell
want to
like
go over
pineapples?
again? It does not smell like pineapples.
She's gonna like sniff the air, try to understand what it is.
It smells like Jello shots.
It smells like, honestly,
musky sweat.
yeah, I'd say it smells like musky, but like decay too. Like it's got a funk about it for sure. Like it smells old even.
It smells like the first ever hand sanitizer.
She's gonna point at it again and be like, "Smell weird. Smell maybe bad."
This is a man sanitizer because it's gonna sanitize everything.
A manitizer.
A manitizer.
Some manitizer.
That poor sock.
Does that count as my action, or can I hold an action?
You've just moved and sniffed, so I'll say you can hold an action if you want.
Can I hold a moonbeam until I see if it looks like it's going to harm someone or do something bad?
Yeah.
And I guess I'll just stay there watching it, not really sure what I want to do about it yet.
I kind of feel like Mustela would be like on all fours pointing at it like a badger.
Yep.
Stretched out, nose extended out for it.
Yep. That's how she do.
All right. Nick.
10, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, Nick, you hear Mustela yelling something about what's that and like pointing. And she's pointing at this open door here.
How do I want to do this thing? I don't know that it's engaged.
No.
I don't know what it is. I'll take my sling and put a little ball bearing in it and launch it at the whatever this thing is.
Sure. Roll to see if you hit it. If you roll a 20, it's
That's
going
not good.
through this and hitting Sharto.
Oh no, that don't count.
It wasn't a 20.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 14 altogether.
14 hits it.
Oh, yay. So that's a D4. So that's 7 points of piercing damage.
7 piercing. All right.
Yep.
So, as Nick and
I got
Mustela,
James this time.
you guys are watching, or well, Nick's obviously watching, looking. Mustela, you can see this happening, but Nick hits it with a sling, and you can see the sling ammo hits it, and you see like a ripple go across the surface that's like closest to you, and you can see this whole form kind of recoil away from it, like shift back, and then it kind of solidifies and jiggles back. Piece of jello.
Weird. What is? What is?
Are you doing anything else, Nick?
Goopy. Can I use my bonus action to try and hit it again with a slingshot, or is that it?
Like another attack?
Yeah.
Do you have anything granting you a second attack?
No.
No.
I scream in terror.
All right.
Would Squeeb or Buckle Tick hear that?
I doubt it, but we'll see here. Yeah.
We'll see here. What does that mean?
They scream down an echoey
He's
hallway.
got to see how far away the echo would travel.
It'd be pretty high, but you two can Squeeb and Buckletick can both roll perception check at disadvantage.
Ooh. Okay. First roll. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, how do I do the roll disadvantage? I want to try to. There we go.
Right click.
Just found it.
5.
Squeeb did better than I did, so
12. No, you guys don't hear it.
son of a bitch.
All right. The cube's
Isn't it great we split the party?
Always a bad idea. Always.
All right. The cube.
No, this is amazing.
You see,
a girl team up
Sharto,
here.
you see the cube, like kind of like pull back and then launch a piece of itself forward at your little lumber Hulk buddy.
Oh no!
It's DC 13 and let's see. Where's his stuff?
Don't hurt the baby.
Actually, it's not gonna do that. Is it? I don't think there's any light in there, so yeah, I guess that's the only thing you can do. It's actually going to try to move over it. It's not going to swing an attack out. It's just going to try to move over it. And
Oh no, is it going to swallow up that little overhawk?
the cube enters a creature space. It must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Oh
Let's see. So
Oh no!
no. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
it doesn't look like it gets anything specific. Your little beast guy, anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I don't see
Yeah.
anything.
So it looks like just a straight dexterity throw. Got to beat a 12. Alright. So it can get pushed back between the crate and the table, or between the crate and the wall up here.
Oh, you're letting me pick this time?
This time I'll let you.
Crate and table's fine.
Alright. Crate and barrel. Let's see. I don't think it takes any damage this time.
It's just left with the pearl necklace.
God damn it.
ZZ Top comes to mind right now, so bad.
Alright, so that's all it can do there. What was that? Oh, I hope that's not about to be super annoying things.
What?
Smoke detector. The one that's like 10 feet up in the air, too.
Oh no. That's the worst.
Yep. We'll see how often it goes off. I might have to stop and get it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. So let me pause this. I'll be right back.
Oh gosh, are you meaning to do all those jokes?
And we're back. Matt's still partially broken. All right, so it was the cube's turn. He did his thing. All right, so Buckle-Tick and Squeeb did not hear anything, and they're still down that way. Sharto.
All right. I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take some sharpshooters at it.
Okay. You get 2 this one.
I'll have 2 shots, yes.
All right.
And no light source, right? Or can it sense me otherwise?
It has blind sight, so you don't get advantage.
All right.
$23 hits.
And I'm going to hit it with my last favored foe also.
Okay. Yes, burn up all of your stuff.
19 total.
19. All right.
And second shot.
12 hits.
$23.
All right. So your arrow's impacted and it sends ripples all over it. And it looks to you like it's not quite such like a rigid cube anymore. Now it seems kind of like half deflated in on itself.
All right.
Whoops, I didn't do that.
Stab it with a straw. Take a sip.
That's it for you, right?
Yeah, but my beast goes next.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and have your beastie beast go.
That was not the dice I wanted. That was the damage dice. Shit.
So it gets 1 maul attack.
Yeah, I'll just roll it by hand. 23.
23 hits.
And this will be its damage plus 2, I think.
1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level.
So 7.
7 total?
Yeah. It's a second level spell, right?
Yeah.
It's 1d8 plus 4.
Plus 2. Yep. So it was 7?
Yep.
Alright. 7 damage to the Ole cube. Alright. We've got Iris.
So Iris hears Mastella, and so she's going to come running down here. What is that? Sharto, what is that?
Can't see him.
Oh.
Yeah, well, judging by the arrows that are quivering out of this thing, like you know that you might not see him, but he's around somewhere.
So how deflated is it looking? Like, is it like half mass?
Yeah. One, Mastella was muted. 2, it just doesn't look like it was. Well, I mean, to you didn't see this before, so this doesn't look any different to you.
Okay.
It just looks like some weird, mostly transparent thing with shit floating around inside of it.
Oh, all right. I am going to use my bonus action to empower my tattoo for 1 minute, Eldritch Maul. And it will allow my melee attacks to reach a target up to 15 feet away as inky black mushrooms come out. So let me see here.
Your tattoo. You're empowering your tattoo.
My tattoo.
Tattoo.
So let's see. So I get 2 hits.
Takut comes out of nowhere. What? Someone say my name?
No, tattoo.
Talur.
All right, so I'm going to roll for inky slap against the cube twice. Let me go to my melee. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, rolling 1. 27.
27 hits.
Rolling 2. 20.
29 hits. So that's a
9.
natural 20, huh?
Yep.
All right. So roll the damage on your first hit.
Okay. 10.
All right. Takes 10
Yep.
damage.
Oh, and that was a crit, so it's
So what did you roll for that one before you add anything?
3, so it'd be 6 and 6, 12.
12 damage, yep.
And as I slap it, I say, "We don't want to get pregnant."
Oh.
So
Not
terrible.
really.
So, on that crit hit, you slap it, and it, hang on, I have to see what it does.
Andy, describe my tattoo slapping it.
Oh, I will.
Oh God.
There is a reason I turned my camera off.
Going on, Matfu?
I'm breaking.
Oh, all right. So we'll say that when you hit it with your crit and take the last bit of damage out of it, it makes this like grotesque popping sound, and like foul liquid just spills out around it like a popped water balloon. You see a collection of items hit the floor. It's like its water broke.
Ew.
Ooh.
Or at least like it does in the movies. Alright. So it's
Okay, so that would be the end of my turn.
bloop, it's gone.
Oh,
It died.
Yep. And yeah. So it just left this wet spot on the ground.
Ew.
And like a collection of items it had inside of it all hit the floor.
Can I inspect the items?
may I help her inspect the items?
Yeah, you don't really have to look around or anything. Need you guys? We'll say Mastella can roll 2d12, and Matthew or Nick, you can roll 1d12.
2d12?
Yep.
Can I drop my summon beast as soon as I see that thing go down?
Yeah. How long does he stay out for?
Let's see.
Or I mean, does dropping it do anything for you?
No, I just want to drop it so they can't know that I can do that.
Oh yeah. Sneaky.
So far, we
sneaky.
don't know anything that you can
sneaky
do.
Sharto.
We haven't seen you at all.
Oh, Mastella, that's not total. I wanted 2 separate numbers.
Oh, 1 and 6.
1 and 6. All right. So Mastella, you find some yellow and pitted bones from look to be about the size of a goblin body. They're old, small, but like average size for a goblin. You also find, let's see, I need 2d4. You find a small bag containing 6 gems, small crude gems. And they look like they're worth about 5 gold each. Matt, roll a 4.
Lick them. See if they're limestone.
Nick, you find a bullseye lantern that's its open face is in the shape of a goblin's grinning face. So when the light comes out of it, the light pattern that it's going to shine out is going to look like a fucked up goblin jack-o'-lantern.
That's awesome. How cool. Stella's going to need her bow.
Oh, that's the thing I was trying to do. That's cool. Wait, what's it called again? A goblin
lantern.
face? A bullseye lantern?
Yep. And I'll just...
Is that what? That's what we had in the other campaign, right?
Yep.
Bullseye campaign.
We bought those in the other campaign.
So Matt, what it is essentially is like a cylinder with a candle or oil or something burning in the middle of it, and it's got like a shutter on one side of it that you can open and close to let the light out in one direction. But this one has a carving of a goblin face on that door, so you can either open the door all the way up so you can shine light straight out in front of you from that direction, or you can close it and the light just comes out the goblin's eyes and mouth that are carved into it.
Eat. Bullseye lantern. Has bright light in a 60-foot cone. Dim light an additional 60 feet. Once lit, it burns for 6 hours on a flask. 1 pint of oil.
Chrissy, do you have music on out there?
Do I have what? Oh,
You might have
I
to turn it
do,
on.
but it just suddenly got loud, I guess. I'll turn it on.
Thank you. Just picking it up. Okay. Yeah.
I'll put that on my belt.
It's still picking it up.
It is?
Yeah.
I'm barely. You can hear it right now? I can't even hear it. Is it coming from someone?
I don't hear it now. Yeah, I'm not hearing it now. I didn't want it to get flagged for anything. Do you still hear it, Garen?
No.
All right. So, yeah. This guy's gone. All right. So you have this the small room with a crate and a table in there. Nick, you can see without really having to look around that there's some gold on the table, gold on the floor, and then that crate in there. But I'm gonna make you wait to see how much is in there and what all you've got. And we're gonna go over here to Buckle Tick and Squeak.
All right. Well, since everything sounds like it's so calm over there, I think we have more than enough time.
Yeah, we're gonna. So, will I ever get to meet Patron?
I think so. I really hope so.
What does he look like?
I don't know. I just...
B-Tick, roll a perception check for me.
All right. Perception. Disadvantage or...
Nope.
I just want to make sure. Normal.
All right.
That'll be 11 altogether.
All right. And then Squeeb, I need you to roll one as well.
Which roll again?
Perception, please.
Perception.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
We get our own gelatinous cube.
I got a 16.
All right. So when Buckletit goes marching up here, he hits a certain spot on the floor, and you've noticed that your footsteps have been making normal, like you're walking on like almost like concrete or something, and stuff sliding around. But he hits a certain spot on the floor, and it sounds almost hollow, and you have a split second where you register like whatever he just walked across didn't sound the same, and you hear him step across something. You hear a little twang, and you feel a tug at your foot, Buckletic, and Squeeb, the floor falls out from under you.
Oh.
And hit him with it.
No.
Boop.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, that almost never happens.
Yeah. So you fall.
Survive.
And take a single point of fall damage. As you are 10 feet down.
Just, oh, my tailbone.
Talk lands on top of you.
Buckletic, behind you, you hear this.
You take
clattering.
327 fall damage, and you die.
You hear this clattering behind you, and you hear Squeeb doing this, ow, rubbing his butt.
So if he was writing Bach Talk, how does that work?
He heard
I don't know.
Bach Talk.
He what?
Okay.
I mean, I can deal damage to Bach Talk too. How much health does Bach Talk have?
I have to look at that.
Like
Let me
40,
see.
45.
I have it written down somewhere.
Isn't it like
No, he's got
5 times
31.
31? Oh, he's at 30 now.
Yeah.
You guys each take a point of
Right.
fall damage, that's all.
I guess I
Okay.
wondered if only Bach Talk would take it instead of maybe not instead of Gareth.
Garrett takes
No,
it from
Bach Talk took a point, and then I was on top of him and hit my tailbone on Bach Talk. It was Joel.
or he slammed forward and smacked his face off Bach Talk's arm or something.
That would be so bad.
So how
But
far
it's the
down?
tailbone and not the jewels. Oh,
Oh.
So how far down am I?
You are 10 feet down.
Oh,
Oh wow.
how tall is Bach Talk?
Not 10 feet tall.
No, he's not 10 feet. He's medium sized, so he's like
7.5.
I would say Bach Talk's like
Joking.
4. Oh wait, no, Bach Talk would be like a. I don't know how tall Bach Talk is. Like
Bach
3
Talk's probably
foot.
about 4 foot tall. Like where your saddle is at for Bach Talk's probably about 4 foot tall.
that's a real big rooster.
Please tell me Buckletech heard the clang clang from behind him, right?
Mm-hmm.
As he was
No.
walking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You heard me going,
All right. Buckletech will take out his waterproof rope and throw it down to and just throw it down and say, "Hey, you climb up, and then we'll both pull Bach Talk out."
Don't you have rope?
I just said that. I tossed some of my rope in there.
Oh, I heard robe. Sorry.
My ropes are not that long, Matthew. You know how many dex checks I would have to make to walk a rope that long?
Is a waterproof robe.
Yep.
Rope.
For drying
75
off
feet of it. It's a cozy little robe.
So I grab onto his rope, scramble up.
What do I do? Do I got to roll?
You can roll a strength check, yeah. And then Squeeb can roll an athletics check.
Alrighty.
Would he get advantage because he's such a small gobbo?
No, he wouldn't.
Nope. I have a penalty to my strength.
Oh shit.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 0. Oh wait,
And I
no.
rolled a dirty 20.
I rolled a 2 and I had a -1, so then
Yeah.
it turned it to a 1.
Oh no.
So Squeeb is trying to climb up, and Squeeb's like, "Shit, yeah, I got this." And Buckletick, the caster, he's trying to hold on to the rope, and it's just like for every foot that Squeeb is crawling up, he's letting like 3 to 4 inches of rope just go through his hands because he can't quite hang on to it.
I'm not moving.
And after about 3 feet of Squeeb crawling up, the rope just goes right through Buckletick's hands.
Oh no.
It's 75 feet long, so I didn't lose the entire rope. Come on. Please.
Buckletick can't figure out why this rope just keeps going.
Oh my god.
So I can't be like, oh, can I dupe? Oh, damn it.
Nah, you
I was really hoping that
Wait.
it would be Squeeb just going, okay, I'm ready to climb up. Yeek!
Wait, I have an idea.
roll 3d12 for me, James.
3D12. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so let's do.
Squeeb, you don't take any fall damage from this. You weren't up high enough.
Okay. I probably barely started going. I probably just like, oh, the rope's going.
It's like some Wile E. Coyote
I'm
shit.
climbing so fast.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to roll all separates.
No.
Oh, never mind. There we go. I found it. D12s rolling. All right, so I rolled a 12, a 10, and a 7.
29.
Yeah, all together.
Um,
Oh no.
29 foot of rope goes flying through your hands before you catch it again.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I totally forgot that I have Mage Hand, and I can just totally reach in there with that shit and just pull some rope out. So I didn't mean to like what? No, sorry. So okay, learning from this, Buckletick is gonna try to. He's gonna back up and try to use the this ledge, this corner right here, and attempt to use it as like hopeful any fucking leverage that he can.
Okay. So you come around that corner and you see 2 more of the barrels and a weapon rack.
Oh, cool. We'll get to that in a moment.
It's super easy to pull up. I'm like a 1.5 feet tall.
Yeah, but I'm a very weak older goblin.
That's true.
Midget.
And a caster at that. All right. So do it again. Need another strength check from Buckletick and an athletics check from Squeeb. You guys are still gonna have to get.
Natural one.
We got this.
Natural one.
Okay, well, sorry, this isn't as bad, but it's still bad. I got a 9 altogether.
Oh my god.
So this takes some doing, but you're. I was giving you a +2 for using the wall there. So you almost drop the rope again, but you.
He's such a
strained so
weakling,
hard
I'll
you
tell
shit
you.
out a spell slot, and it takes some doing. But eventually, like using that corner as some leverage there, like you're able to hold on to it while Squeeb does most of the work and pulls himself up. And Squeeb this time is. You're not sure if it's a little bit harder this time because it's the second try, or if you have this distrust now that makes everything a little more worrisome, but it takes you a minute and you pull yourself out of it. But now Box Talk is still on the bottom.
Shit, we should have tied that around it before I pulled you out. Go back in there. No. No. Well, I got Mage Hand until it's only 10 feet down, right?
Yeah.
I'll use Mage Hand to try to wrap the rope around Boktalk's strong points. If Squeeb will tell me which ones are the strong points, I know I can't just,
Might be the barrel.
barrel.
Just watch out for that axe on the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, you take a couple minutes with your Mage Hand to wrap the rope around the barrel,
and then we'll both hoist him up.
Yeah. Both you guys, give me a Give me a combined strength check here.
It's okay, Baktak. We'll get you.
Combined. So we both do it, or do you want one of us to get advantage or
No,
disadvantage?
you both do it, and I'll total.
Okay. Rolling. Yeah, 7 altogether for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Wait, strength. I got a -1 on strength.
Well, sucks
Me
to be
too.
you.
I got 13.
Okay, so you roll 13 and plus 7.
Oh no!
Please.
So you guys you're about to drop Baktok when he gets pulled up, and Squeeb, you send a message to Baktok to try to help you because you're about to drop him, and you can feel the scrambling of his little chicken legs scrambling against the sidewall there. And he takes his beak and just jams it down in the ground and pulls himself up the rest of the way. You guys,
That's my boy.
Squeeb and Buckletick both collapse in a heap at the end of this, and your arms have never been this sore.
Why is it the gelatinous cube fight was shorter and not as epic as them climbing out of a hole?
I honestly wish the Benny Hill theme would have played during that.
That's what I call teamwork, B-Tick.
Then I just go to Squeeb and say, "There's some more stuff over here. Check it out."
Hold on. Let me get on top of Baktok again. I hobble over. So I got a peg leg, you know. I can't
Make
walk
another
that
dexterity save.
No.
All right. I'm coming. Oh, snap.
All right.
What do we see? What is that?
Yeah, so you guys find a weapon rack and 2 barrels there. The weapon rack has a pair of daggers that are together, and they have like matching sheaths, so they kind of look like they go together. And then you see 4 pair, or not 4 pair, and you see 4 short swords resting up against them. Most all of this stuff looks like it's in like not the greatest condition. Like it's all goblin made and goblin cared for, and nobody really cared to keep up on it all that much. And in fact, these weapons actually look like they've been sitting there for quite some time.
I guess I'll just take the pair of daggers since they kind of look like they go together, and then I could probably use them to make something later. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'll take one to look in the barrels.
Okay. You pop both the barrels open, and they're both full of water.
Later. Buckletick will be like, "Come on, let's check it out. More stuff, maybe." These are such narrow passages. I can't even use the. Okay, there we go.
I know. I like it. Oh yeah.
No.
One other little help is if you hold down Alt on the keyboard while you are moving around, it won't lock you into the square spaces.
Oh, okay.
So for like some of these narrow hallways and stuff, if you hold Alt, you can kind of center yourself more.
Oh.
All right.
Tip of the week.
What if we don't have an Alt button on a MacBook Air, which is weird? Screw it. I'll just pull them over manually.
What is that? Where Alt normally is on a Mac?
Well, it'd be near Shift or like.
It's option. It says Alt on it as well.
Option.
Oh, never mind. I can't read everybody. I apologize.
So does it work for you, Garen, to hold that in?
Oh my gosh, I've never actually looked at my keyboard before.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
You guys come around, and B-Tick, you found this spot where I believe some things got set on fire here from Mastella's fireball thing that she could move around.
I was scratching my head. I'm like, this place looks familiar.
Yeah. Let's go back to where we killed.
You've definitely been there before.
Let's go back to where we killed Gibbon, and we'll make our way back through the mine.
Okay. Are you following, Screed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, should we take ourselves back up?
All right.
I
I think I can. Can I pull you over here?
Probably. Your God. Come on. Come on. For that second poll, I'd like to say that Buckletech made himself look like Goblin Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's just some flavor of my own. Yeah.
Thank you.
Come on.
Come on. Do it.
So you guys make your way back here to the party. What are the rest of you doing? Sharto?
You said something about gold.
Oh yes. I made you wait on your gold, and you remembered all this time. There are a total of 16 gold pieces between the combined on the table and the floor next to the table. And also among them you find two more crude gems. Like, these are so crude that they actually look like gemstones that are still embedded in rock and things. Like, they haven't been cut out or cleaned out or anything. You know, they probably worth about 5 gold to you. 2.
Who has those?
Nick.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm trying to do math in my head. 16 gold pieces, that's 2.6. So if I divide it between everybody, it's 2 gold pieces a piece. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That leaves an additional 4 gold pieces.
Matthew, would Nick divide the gold?
Absolutely.
Oh, all right.
You're not klepto? Nick's not a klepto?
I am klepto, but I'm not stupid.
Nick wouldn't keep a little more for herself? I don't know whether
in Nick's head, the gobbo she's traveling with is kind of like the Avengers or the League of Evil. So they're super powerful. So trying to like appease Mastella is God. you don't mess with that. So it's just like, I'm gonna get on you guys' good side.
Nick gives more gold to Mastella. Oh, I pay homage.
Pretty much. So
there it is. There's the reason why.
That just hit me.
Clint Thornton. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
All right.
So
That's good.
Mastella gets 3 gold pieces. Iris gets 3.
Huh?
I can't find Sharto, so
He just appears with his hand out.
just a hand comes into view. So Sharto gets 3 gold pieces.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
And the other 2 are gone, so I'll pocket the last gold piece myself. So, and once those guys come into view, it's just like 2 gold pieces for you. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
What else was there?
The crate.
Yes.
Oh, do you mean the gems?
Yes.
The gemstones? Yeah, it was 2, I think. It was 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 crude gemstones worth about 5 gold each.
Okay.
Iris says, "Thank you, Nick Nick," and takes her $2 and makes her the dolls kiss her on both cheeks.
That was your terrified noise?
Take out my goblin toy.
I think that was a happy,
Kind of.
happy Nick Nick
My
noise.
goblin toy and just like Marcella on the arm. It's like,
You did what?
I made that little goblin toy hug your arm.
Aww. Iris is like,
All right, Sharto, what are you doing?
Oh,
Getting ready to kill us, I'd imagine.
stalking my way down.
All right. You see this would be on your right over here if you're heading down. You see another small entrance, and it looks like it splits off into 2 separate rooms over there. And on your left, you see a fair-sized open room with one goblin. Looks like he's packing some kind of ore into a crate there. And you see another crate, a weapon rack, and a trio of barrels.
Is there anything interesting on the weapon rack?
From where you're at, it just looks like more like 2 short swords and a long sword or something similar.
I ain't worried about it. Can I check for traps in this fucking passage?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation check.
"Oh,
The venom in that statement.
A little angry. Natural 20.
It was.
After having your jizz bomb dropped on you in the other room there, you take your sweet time checking out the entire frame and door and everything. Well, not a door, but the entryway here. You don't see any kind of trap whatsoever. It looks clear for you. I did notice that you didn't go in the other room.
I wasn't interested.
All right. So, and here, at this top one, or you went up to that one first, I think, you see a massive weapon rack in this one. This is probably 2 or 3 times taller than you are, and on it is a huge club.
That's all that's on it?
It's a huge club. It looks like a tree trunk. There's a bunch of spikes sticking out of it all around the one end of it.
Would I be able to lift it?
It's 2 or 3 times bigger than you. So, I mean, you could try to lift it.
Do it.
Yeah.
For no reason.
oh,
It is working.
oh no."
So
Oh my god.
you go to lift it, and you're pulling it off the weapon rack, and you slowly start going backwards, and you fall backwards with this giant spiked club landing on you. It makes this awful clattering sound, and from the other room, you heard this rhythmic inhale exhale sound, and it was almost like inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, and it stops all of a sudden when all that clattering happens, and you hear gotta switch it up because I wasn't ready for this one.
I picture Sharto going "I'll show them how strong I am."
Why don't I have it saved?
I was trying to be nice. Get another bugbear present, but yeah.
Aww.
Oh,
Was there competition for crush?
Nah.
no.
All right.
No.
I mean, through all the hair on her legs, she's got really good legs.
What language do you speak, Sharto?
Oh God.
All natural.
Is it okay for us to kind of meander down the tracks, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Where do you find that?
On your sheet on the left-hand side, I think. Like the far left side.
Common, goblin, orc, undercommon, Zemnian.
All right. So you can hear some talking down there. It sounds like big, deep, guttural sounds. You hear like, oh, and you hear that one say something. You can't tell what it says. The other one says, "Oh, what was that? Go look. Go check." And you feel like a ground shudder and hear something slam down, and then you hear thump, 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 and you can feel the thumps on the ground. And I think those are already on there. Forgot to mention, like in this room down here, also, like you saw. I don't know if the light's working there or not. Is there? Can you see into this room, like lighting, or is it?
No.
There's a large, like a fair-sized, like almost bonfire thing going on in here.
Like, how far does that go out? Because I would have stopped if I saw that.
So this was look, should be 30 feet of light. So you
I probably would have started around here.
Holy shit, where are you, Sharto?
Yeah, where did you go?
I'm sure we all kind of heard the sound though, right?
He's over here,
clatter.
Huh.
So I assume we were all following where we heard the clatter from.
It's over here. I can't remember how to do that. I don't know how to
Can I just back up against this wall and hide?
Well, you gotta wait a minute because you have the club on top of you after your awful roll there.
All right.
So you, where's the other one? I gotta get rid of that. All right, you hear the thump, 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 and I don't know. You should be able to see this, I think. You feel a big thumping around, and you see a huge head come peeking around the corner, and this large, muscled but rippling fat body come looking around. Can you guys see this?
Barely.
I see the top of it barely.
Yeah. Right there.
All right.
What is that?
Check. Yeah, Nick can see it. Sharto.
There's all this in the mines.
Yeah.
Like they're just mining away with all like gelatinous cubes and shit in there.
There's
a trap.
Was a trap.
I'm guessing these guys are like security.
Yep. He takes a look around and doesn't see you under this club. He stops and scratches his head. He looks like back towards the direction of the southern hallway that he came from. He says, "Something knocked my club over." And he reaches down and picks it up and sets it back up there. And you see, like, even though he's complaining about his club, you see him carrying a giant. It looks like one of the support pillars from the mine. Like, you've seen them like throughout the tunnels and things, but it's just a huge, giant, square cut like log essentially that he's just dragging around behind him.
How tall is this guy? I can see him now.
I think he's about 10 foot tall.
We're gonna die.
He turns around to walk back.
I don't know. I kind of love these dudes.
Yeah. We have a history.
He turns
They're
around
like a
and sees
10-foot tall toddler.
I definitely back up.
No, you do not.
Well, if I saw him walking out and then look at his club and see a huge thing, I'd be like, "Oh crap!" But
He
I can
turns
stay
around
there.
and sees you guys, and he says, "What are you doing? Why'd you knock my club over?"
Hello, handsome.
I'm gonna stare at him in awe and then go, he went down the hall.
Yes.
Ooh.
The guy that knocked your club over.
Weird little red kobold, kind of missing a left eye.
You guys both rolled a deception check.
All right. I am confident in my deception. But now that I say that,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
natural 20 for a total of 27.
You guys both
Oh.
rolled 20s.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So deceptive.
Little red kobold missing its left eye. Went that way. We heard a thud and thought we'd help, figure out what the trouble was.
Says, "Okay, I'll go
I'll
get him."
back up.
And you guys pointed, but he just goes back. He goes back down this way.
Okay.
And he disappears around the corner.
Please tell me, did everybody get my Young Frankenstein reference? Hey, handsome.
Yeah.
It's a movie instead of
No. All right.
We need to culture you all.
So that was Jake fucking up in there. Nick, what are you doing after watching all this?
Trying not to poop. And
sitting there clenching
I'll just-
pet cheeks.
I'll
Don't
just
poop butt.
peek around the corner and see. Roll for poop check. I'll just
Now you truly
peek
are
around the
my butt.
corner to see if there's any more of those giant dudes in there.
All right. You can position yourself where you're trying to get to and see if you can see anybody. Because from where you're at, if you're staying at that corner, you don't see anything except the fire burning down this way.
Okay. Up. Can I do this as stealthily as I can?
Oh, you can roll a stealth check.
Oh, I don't like that tone.
Ooh. Oh no.
It's not
Mersh.
bad.
Mersh,
That's 21.
21? Yeah. You're fairly hidden, question mark. Oh, you would be fairly hidden, except you're kind of standing out in the open at the very edge of this dim light here. So you're kind of hidden, but you're also out in the open. You don't see.
I'm just
anything
trying to
down
be
there,
quiet
though.
at this point.
Yeah.
She can hold perfectly still.
You're quiet.
Okay.
Mostella, what are you doing up there?
I will.
Oh wait, was Nick still doing something?
Nick?
I think Nick was still doing something.
Oops.
Go over, check out the fallen club if it still's on the ground.
No, he picked it up.
You picked it up.
Yeah.
Do I see a Sharto impression on the ground?
You see some dust kind of floating in the air in roughly a goblin shape. But no, you don't know Sharto's there unless Sharto wants to be seen. No.
I'll trip over him.
Thunk.
That's fair.
All right, Mostella?
That's all I'm doing right now.
Go.
So everybody's going to the room on the left, right?
Correct. Over
Left,
here.
right. Okay. Has anybody looked
Where it
down
happened.
the right?
Oh crap! I see a goblin down to the right.
Sharto looked in that room, but he just bailed on it.
I have my line of sight. It shows me. Yep.
Oh yeah, he saw the goblin sitting there before, but yeah, you can see him. There's a goblin sitting there, and when this goblin heard the big guy talking over there, he kind of looked around, see what was happening, but he just went back to packing up that crate.
Oh, that was the room with the goblin packing the crate.
Yep.
Okay.
That's shipping and receiving there.
Shipping and receiving. I guess I'm gonna move down here and see what's going. Oh, this was the room with the ogre guy, whatever he was, giant dude.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody sneaking into this room? Is that what was happening?
That's what Nick and Sharto did.
Can I?
Is his name Philbo Flabbins?
No.
Oh wait! Before Mastella goes in, I go, wait! There's a big 10-foot dude in there. Be careful.
Oh.
He's really dumb though, really dumb. So you can tell him anything.
Maybe we can have them join us to Totalden.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, the big dudes. Yeah.
We'll make him an honorary member of the Mudbutts. He'll be so excited.
That oh my God, that's when a light bulb goes off in Buckletick's head. He's like, "Wait, what if the king wants these guys to guard him, and then Crush could have a night off?" He starts walking in there very proudly.
Strut his stuff.
Non-violently, but just. Oh
So-
God! What the fuck am I doing?
You walk in. Are you stopping there?
I'll be right here. No, I'll be right there. Yeah,
So-
right there.
You walk in this. It's about 20 to 25 feet across, and from where you can see, it's let's see, it's about 45 to about 45 foot long. This big oval-shaped room. On the far eastern wall, about 15 feet away, is a good-sized bonfire burning, and you see on the far back wall is just a heap of trash, and you see one ogre like leaning back, kind of reclining in this trash heap. Next to him, lying on the ground, is this. 1 second here. I can get rid of that. It looks like a massive, like, almost like a ballista. It's like a massive ogre-sized crossbow laying next to him. The one in front is still carrying the. He's not carrying it. He's like sitting down with his back against this wall here, and across his lap he's got that big chunk of square cut wood. He's kind of sitting back, and he's got a ogre size, like, I don't know, like a pouch or something that he's carrying with him, and he's looking down, like digging through the pouch right now.
Oh God!
You see a giant barrel here, and some shiny stuff down in the bottom, past the big crossbow ogre.
I'm not gonna do this. Oh boy!
B-Tech.
So I'll let you think on your things there. Mastella, what are you doing? Or Mastella and Iris, rather.
Oh God!
I'm just trying to catch up with everybody. Skipping along.
Can I sneak into this room since I'm not sure what's in here?
Which room? The big one where B-Tick went, or where Sharto and Nick are?
I guess because it's technically 2 rooms, huh?
Yeah.
I guess I want to go right here ish and try to see what's happening.
All right. So from there, you can see the big fire on the left hand wall, the big oval room. You can see Squeeb and Buckletick in there, and I think you can see. Yeah, you can see the pile of trash over here. And then you can see Nick up this way.
What does it smell like in there?
Roll a sniff check.
Sniff. Sniff, sniff.
It smells like a hoarder situation.
I don't know if you want to sniff this area.
Let's see. I can't read my dice for some reason. 19.
19. So you have the smell of the fire, and it smells like they're cooking some kind of meat or something on the fire. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a pretty decent sized chunk of meat. You smell underneath that primary. You smell like rotten, like filth, and whatever big sweaty ogre butt cheeks smell like. You smell
Dingleberries,
ogre, just like rancid meat and bo.
Oh, the dingleberries are ripe.
Ew.
You ever been down to an old Burger King? That's what it smells like. No.
Burger King.
Old Burger King.
One of the old ones, Bubby. That's how you do it.
Is it sad? I know exactly the smell you're talking about.
I do too.
It's the smell of the Burger King dumpster. It's like full of old rotten meat and just disgusting decay smell.
With the smell of the bathroom,
and like nasty old fry oil smell.
Ew.
That's
okay. I think I know how to do this. I'm just gonna kind of.
Burger King is not gonna sponsor us ever.
I'm just going to stand behind here, and I'm going to use minor illusion to make their food go. Excuse me.
What?
Trust me.
Sorry, what?
Trust me.
You're gonna make their food talk to them?
Yes. A way to their heart.
God.
A way to their heart is through food, baby.
They both turn and look at the fire. You're, who?
Oh my god!
Now Buckletick's like, all right, this might be a good time now.
He walks up and is staring at the fire. And he's standing there just looking. He's just staring at it, looking all weirded out. And he looks back and he says, I think dinner talk. He looks back around at it.
I will slowly step out and go, excuse me.
Huh?
May I talk to you, gentlemen, for a moment?
You talking now?
All right. Well, I hope you don't mind, but I couldn't help but to get your attention by making your food talk to you for a moment, just to lighten the mood.
He says, food. Like he looks over the food, then he turns back around and looks at you and says, "You make food talk?"
Just a little. I don't really do it that often.
You see him kind of easily heft this giant chunk of wood up, and he's like scratching his chin with the corner of it.
Oh boy.
He says,
"Yeah,
I killed food. Food's dead. Food shouldn't talk."
I'm showing you the possibilities of your future. How do you like it here?
Like it better when food don't talk.
You know what? I think these minds are haunted. That might be why the food's talking way too much. I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh, Good, I think.
Now, do you work here?
I stomp things. They feed me.
Oh.
How would you like to stomp more things and get fed more and paid more in shinies?
And you say shinies, and you can see kind of a light go off on him. And he says, "Shiny things."
Very shiny things. A lot of food. You get to smash things.
He goes, and he reaches over and he slaps the one behind him. He says, "You hear this? More shinies?" And the one in the back says something you can't understand what he's saying. He's talking out loud, and it's the same big, like, gravelly, deep voice, but you're not sure what he says. The one in front says, "Yeah, big shinies." And he looks back to you. He says, "Big shinies, right?" And you're like, thump, thump, thump.
Yes, big shinies. Big shinies. You can bear hug the shinies.
Bear?
You can hold very tight, so nobody could ever take it away from you. That's how strong your devotion is. Your want for the shinies.
Yes, I want shinies. And he gets down. He comes right up next to you, and he bends way far over, like even drops down to a knee. And you think he's trying to whisper to you, but it's like he's yelling in your ear. He says, "Shiny's just for me, not for him, right?"
Well, are you both on the same payroll, or I just want to make things clear before anything goes a little too lopsided.
He scratches his chin and he says, "What is rolling pay?"
Okay. I lean in and I whisper, "More shinies for you."
Oh, okay. It says, "I'll do it."
And also another thing to think about is you'll be doing this for a high honor. You'll have a noble profession.
What's that?
Protecting a king.
King? King what?
King Fwaddick of the Mudbutt clan.
Mudbot.
Mudbats.
Here's like a chorus of mudbutts behind him, and I feel like that's a thing you guys got to do. It's like whenever somebody says mudbutts, it's just like a
We all
cheer.
have to.
Mudbutt.
Mudbot.
But you guys say mudbutts, and he stops, and his brows furrow. He turns around and looks at his butt, and he's like craning around behind him, and he says, "No, it's dry."
It's dry.
It's what our club name is. It's what our clan name is. But I think you would be a very good member and also a very high regarded officer. And you know what that means? You get more food and more shinies than anybody.
But my butt would be muddy.
Only when we're in battle.
That's like the mudbutt thing to do before they go into battle.
Everybody sit in this mud pile now. We're going
Like
into
the
battle
war paint.
tomorrow.
Disguise yourself like you're Arnold.
Come on.
Oh, that's right. You're still looking like you're Arnold right
I
now.
would have dropped that shit before I walked in there. I want to make a good impression.
All right.
I don't know. Looking like Arnold would be a good impression too.
Yeah, but then they're like, you look like you take punch, poof, and I die.
You're sitting there having this conversation, and you see the other one slowly start to get up, and he picks up his giant crossbow in one hand, and he pulls it by the handle, and he's dragging it with like the business end is dragging along. And you see in his other hand, he has this, it's essentially a ballista bolt. It's huge. It's this massive, giant spear. And he walks up and he looks at the other one and he says something all, it sounds like a question, but you're not sure what he's saying. He says, "No, it's more shinies for me. You can have food." And this one on the right looks a little perturbed. He's not like super thrilled by whatever, or he's not super thrilled by what he just said here. And he thinks on it for a second, and you see like some kind of thoughts go through his head, but you're not really sure what those thoughts are, because then he just kind of like flops down on his ass and sits against the wall here, and then he keeps looking over.
As he does that, so what I have heard him say, "More for me, you get food," like that.
Mm-hmm.
Did he say that part out loud? The one that's sitting up against the wall?
The one you were talking to?
Yeah,
is the one that said that.
Okay, so the one that just
said... to make out anything that the other guy, the guy against the wall, you haven't made out anything he said yet.
True, but I'm just going to telepathically say, that was just to make sure your friend was on board for coming over. You would get more shinies if you would come with us.
Ooh.
And don't tell your friend.
You're talking to him telepathically?
Yes, I am.
His intelligence is a
-3. Oh, boy. Why not try it? Screw it.
Does that mean he's on 4 intelligence?
He's 5. -3. He rolled a 2.
Oh, so
the flat 0. This one flips his shit as something's talking inside of his head. He swings one arm around and smashes it into the wall over here, and see this little point that's sticking out? If it wasn't for that squeeb, you would have been in trouble. It smashes this point over here, and it stands up and runs back. And he goes in this corner and starts arming a crossbow.
Oh, boy.
Like his giant crossbow thing that he's got. And you see the one that you've been talking to normally, he says, no, it's okay. Why are you afraid? But this one just keeps trying to jam the bolt in and cock the crossbow back, but he's freaked out and he's not really doing it so great. Thing was just talking in his mind, and he has no concept even of what this other voice was. So he's hurrying up trying to load his giant crossbow thing. What are you doing? Does anybody else want to do anything?
Oh boy!
Do we hear all this and see this going on?
Yeah, I mean he's within earshot.
Oh boy! So I'm gonna turn their fire color into a velvety looking pink just to try to see if that would calm shit down. But my luck, that's probably not going to do it. Minor illusion. Try to make the fire look like a soothing color, like a pinkish purple. Something that would be soothing.
10 real fast.
Yeah.
Iris, what are you doing?
Oh God! I was gonna run up and make my dolls dance for them.
All right.
Be like, hi.
So the one that James is talking to is super focused on James and his promise of shinies and foods, and he doesn't even see you.
Not listening to me.
No, he doesn't. He rolled super low for paying attention. Sharto, what's Sharto doing back there?
I'm gonna sit here and just laugh to myself.
Rockin'.
For all the shit that you started.
Mm-hmm.
Nick?
I will go around this corner and hide.
Mastella.
This doesn't sound like it's going to end well.
Can I hide where I'm at? Or do I need to be behind something?
Oh God.
You can. Let me see. You're in his line of sight, really. So I don't know that you'd be able to hide anywhere there. Like, you can try to make yourself small against the wall or something, but you're in that first one's line of sight. Like, he's looking that way. Like, he can see all of you easy enough.
I guess in that case, I'll just, I think I'll just wait here to see what happens. See if I need to jump in or whatever, depending on how this goes down.
Okay, that's fair.
So Mustela will just stand protectively in front of Precious and watch to see what happens. Can I hold a spell or anything?
Yeah, you can. If you hold a spell, though, and the trigger doesn't happen before your next turn, you lose it. If it's a cantrip, that that doesn't really matter. But if it's one of your leveled spell slots, you'd lose that.
Oh, you do. You lose the slot if you don't use it?
Yep, I'm fairly sure. I'll look it up, but I think so.
I never knew that. Huh. Okay. Well, in that case, maybe I'll just wait and see then.
And since he didn't care about my dolls, I'm jumping into his pile of trash.
Like diving into it or just jumping backwards into it?
It's like jumping in it and just playing around. Like a kid in a leaf pile.
That's probably where they keep their shinies.
I hope not.
Actually, Andy, at the back of the room, do I see, is that pile of gold that I see?
You see, well, I don't know if you'd even see it at the moment with the big guy in the way.
Well, when he was over here, I wanted to ask you that, but I couldn't.
You saw something shiny back there, but you're not quite sure what it was. It's something that's like sparkling in the firelight.
Okay.
I'll lean into the one I'm next to and go, does your friend talk like this, or does he only talk the other way? Can he understand what we're saying now?
He don't talk like me. He only knows the big speak.
The big speak.
Here, could you give me a second? And I'm just gonna
Talks like giants.
I'm gonna cast tongues on myself. That's my second spell slot. And I'm just gonna politely walk over. Oh boy. I'm just gonna politely walk over and say, hey, can I talk to you for a second? In giant, if that's what he meant by big speech. It's tongues, so I don't know how it would translate over.
Does tongues let you know what language it is, or does it just let you speak?
I think it's just like a translator, so whatever I say, he can understand.
Okay.
And vice versa.
So he kind of stops and looks at you strange, and he says, in big speech or giant, he says, "How little one speak like me?"
I take a step forward and I go, it's a long story, but it's one I can tell you at some point if we make this trip.
What trip? Not going anywhere.
Here, I look at him and go, can I whisper something to you?
He says, he gets down on one knee and he says, "Be quick."
Okay. I come over and I whisper in his ear, I only told him to say that because I wanted to pay you more. You look like you're a marksman. You look like you're a good shot. But don't tell him I told you. Keep that between us.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you be willing to make the trip with us?
What?
You get
trip?
Chinese.
What? Did you say Chinese?
No, we get
Shinies.
You'll get shinies. Shinies.
You promising
No.
Chinese food?
It's free Tibet. No. 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 I'll say we leave
All the rice you could possibly eat.
we leave the cave. We go to a big city where there's a lot of strange folk like us all. And you get to eat a lot, and you get to be paid in shinies, and you get to smash from time to time. And smash from time to time.
I like smashing. I like shooting. And he starts doing a little like belly laugh. He says, "You'd make a good target."
I give a good little belly laugh and go, if you follow us and you don't shoot me, we'll give you more targets that are even better than myself.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay.
So happy.
Oh God.
Such an excited bouquet.
Well, that's more of like a nervous happy.
Okay.
Nervous happy. Like, oh God, I'm gonna die. Okay. Rolling. No, not performance. Wait, persuasion.
Performing.
16 altogether.
16?
Yeah.
It looks like he's thinking for a second, and he says, "But boss feeds me here. Cave is home."
We'll feed
We
you
can leave him
more.
here.
Aren't we technically his new boss?
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know what happened up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
I better explain this. I'll be like, can both of you sit down for a moment? I have something very important to tell you both.
He looks sad. He says, "Is mom dead?"
No.
It just sounds like you're about to tell him his dog died or something.
No.
Sit down, I gotta tell you something.
Listen here, son. I'm going to tell you about the birds and the bees.
I was driving my Toyota and I accidentally ran over a puppy. Is this yours? No.
Oh,
No. That's horrible. No, I tell them both.
What's a Toyota?
Well, your boss, he had given us his boss position. I don't know why. I'm turning into a fucking New Yorker. What's going on over here?
You went off, but you can't boss him.
Bada bing, bada boom, we're your new fucking bosses. Come on. No. Oh, God.
I like watching James sweat this out here.
Thanks. Oh, God. Okay.
You need some help.
Charisma caster.
We have taken over as new boss, but we will pay you more in food and shinies.
But not here.
Not here. We have to go and see a giant turtle, and we'll explain more on the way.
He narrows his eyes at you, and he says, he makes a hand motion, and he says, "Turtles is small, not big."
This is a giant of giant turtles. You'll see it, and you'll be, wow.
The other one behind you comes up, and he says, "How big is turtle?"
You both can ride it, and it would not slow it down a bit. There's a city on its back.
They both gasp, and it's almost like deafening to you being between them.
I'm in prime smashing range, and I'm a little weakling. Look at this shit.
Yeah. So they seem pretty amazed at the sounds of this big turtle, and they say, "But where's home? This is home here. Where's home there?"
Well, we are still boss here, so if you ever get homesick, we can always have you come back here, and you can always spend time here. But we just want to bring you to the turtle for a little bit. maybe just a few days, and then you come back. We switch shifts.
So this home and that home?
Oh, yeah. Dental.
And they both look over you, like at each other, and the top one says, What do you think? This is good? And the other one in big speak, it says, seems weird from small one. Small one offers big deal new home. And roll one more persuasion check for them.
Okay. All the food you can eat. And I keep almost hitting performance. Persuasion. Oh, God. Please. Oh, thank
Can I gather
God.
up some trash?
22.
Iris? Iris, what do you say?
I want to try to make them a doll out of their trash.
Garbage pail kids.
Roll an investigation to see what you can find.
Do you want to build a trash man?
It really smells bad.
10.
10?
I wanted to make them a doll.
Did you say 10?
Yeah, 10.
All right. You find some like strips of cloth and pieces of old leather and just like a bunch of paper. It looks like maybe they didn't know what they were doing or didn't care or something, and they just ripped all the pages out of, I don't know, probably a dozen or so books that they had for some reason. So you find that stuff if you think you can make a doll out of that.
Yeah, I want to make them a doll.
Okay.
Iris Fartgoggle, serial doll maker.
Would I need to roll some kind of thing for that, or?
No. I mean, you're not gonna make the greatest doll or anything out of what you found here, but you can make something that kind of sort of resembles. You're trying to make it look like them. Is that what you said?
Just any kind of stick figure.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Blair
you
Witch.
can make a little Blair Witch looking, totemy looking thing.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Cool. I will just stand here and patiently wait to give it to them.
Okay.
Or will they fight over it? I should have made two.
They talk a little bit like over top of you some more, James, and eventually, or Buckletick. Eventually, they look down to you, and the one with the big piece of wood back here. He says, I think Tumble and Opeth will join you.
1 second. Let me write these names down.
Take us to Big Turtle.
Yay! Yay!
Tumble and Opeth?
Yeah.
Opeth? 1 second.
Oh, those are cute names.
Tumble's the big one with the he's the bigger of the two, even though they're both big. He's the big one with the like big chunk of wood, and Opeth is the essentially ballista guy.
I'll say, well, if you follow us out, there's a few bodies you can eat on those on the way to it.
Bodies of what?
Might be a kobold or two and maybe a few goblins. There was a misunderstanding and we need cleanup, so figured if you guys wanted to buy it on the way out.
They both make kind of disgusted face, and they say, Kobold and gobble make stringy yuck meat.
Well, we can find you something better on the way. Fuck.
I like to
Just
turn my-
gained 2 10-foot tall toddlers, and one doesn't even know how to speak yet.
Yeah, Opeth is the one that's doing the big speak, as they call it, which is it's giant. He's talking in giant.
Buckletick also says, also, if how I'm talking to you right now will stop in a matter of minutes, but I can always talk to you in your head. Don't freak out.
Opeth looks a little like taking them back. He says, "I don't want you in my head."
Then I will stay out of your head. I promise.
That's my head.
I love these guys so fucking much.
I love these guys so much.
I will take a fucking bullet. No,
I mean, we can arrange that.
that's all right.
James, do you remember? I'll tell you later. It's about a different campaign.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I think I know what
fucking,
you're talking about too.
Umbree's Ogres, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
they're. Oh man, they're
I
awesome.
love those guys
I remember
too.
those guys.
But yeah,
Sent me to death.
So you see, or you hear Opeth. He asks, "When we go now?"
if you're comfortable enough, yes. All right, you know what? Let's sleep and we'll leave in the morning. It's like sometime at night, right?
You got here in the daytime, and you've been wandering around for probably half a day. So it's getting towards night.
All right. How about we sleep, and then in the morning we head out and possibly kill you something that's more delicious than goblin and kobold.
That sounds good.
All right.
Does
God, we're gonna have to
come back?
kill something really big.
He says, "You come back."
We'll come back.
Okay. And he turns around and he takes his Opeth takes his bolt out of his big bolt thrower, and Tumble like kind of pushes everybody out of the way and goes and sits over here. And you see him lean over and put one elbow on a large looking chest in the little corner over here. He's propping himself up on.
Oh, one last thing.
Iris trash diving again.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm looking. I'm just looking at my equipment real quick. Oh God, Buckletick will take out 24 gold and give both of them 12 gold each, as to be like, there's a lot more where this comes from.
You guys are gonna be shit broke by the time you get done in here.
You're damn straight, baby. Minus 24.
Shinies, and you can see them both reach out.
I make sure I divide it up so one gets one pile and one gets the other, and then they can fight amongst themselves if they want.
All right. Yeah, they both get their handful of gold, and you can see their big fingers trying to like point at individual pieces of gold, and they're pushing it around. And if this was like any other intelligent race, you'd think they were counting it, but you're not so sure these guys can even count.
Well, you both have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my fuck.
And Buckletick runs out of the room.
No, it's a brisk speed walk. Like, I'm gonna fucking die if I don't get out of here.
That's good. That actually looked like the like point of view in movies of someone speed walking.
Son of a bitch.
There you go.
All right.
All right, Iris, what are you doing in the trash?
I was was just getting a little more garbage. That's all.
The little trash panda.
Now I'm going to run over. Estella, I made you trash doll.
Trash doll.
Smell it.
I don't know that I smell. No, smell.
Yeah, it smells like warm garbage.
No good smell.
Why'd you have to say warm garbage?
Hot garbage.
Specifically,
Good old warm garbage. Gotta love it.
I don't know which is worse.
All right. What are you guys doing next?
I explore the rest of the area.
I tell the rest of the group that I think I got these guys on our side, and also just give them wide berth just in case if they get a little too hungry or too angry. And and I told them we'll be heading out in the morning and just coming back to Foddick and hopefully. Fuck! I'm sorry. That was really intense.
Good, dude.
You do good.
Good job,
You do good
Should
job.
we look for a place to sleep for the night?
We'll find some place. Maybe.
So you know of at least a handful of rooms that you guys have come across that are empty.
I want to sleep on the bed that was on fire. No.
I mean, only half of it was on
Has
fire.
sweet pea on it, though.
Who's the
Oh,
guy?
yeah, it
never
does
mind.
have pee on it now.
Yeah,
You
there
want
was the burning room. There was the jelly room.
Oh yeah.
There's the room across the hall from you guys that has the goblin in it, and then you went through and like ransacked the place on the other side of the map that had all the beds or the bedrolls. So you know there's a few places that you could camp out at.
All right. We'll find one of the more comfortable ones.
There was one with 6 beds,
Oh yeah, there wasn't there?
and I miscounted.
Oh yeah. Was it 6 or I can't remember
There
how
were
much.
6 beds.
There
And I
were
was like,
6.
there's 5.
One of us is going to have to double up. Oh boy. No.
I wonder who it'll be.
Shouldn't we find that goblin that we told would be the leader? We gave him a raise. He was
Oh
just
yeah,
telling-
yeah. Let's find him when we head back to the last place we saw him at near the front of the entrance, like of the big area that we were in the entrance of the little shaft we were going through.
Yeah, we should probably tell him that he's in charge now and that he needs to be the.
He's got to meet quota. He's got to meet quota.
Yeah, because we don't want to. Yeah, we don't want to run this place.
Yeah.
He's got to.
Alright.
So,
So Lunt,
yeah, we'll-
Lunt is the one that you guys would want to go see if you're heading
Yeah.
out, or are you gonna keep exploring the systems here?
Well, what do you guys want to do?
I guess you should probably finish exploring the rest of the place. I don't
I
know.
was scooting along. I mean, you guys can camp for the night, and we can pick it up next time if you want, or
Sounds good.
you keep
Yeah.
exploring.
Yeah, that'd be good. Oh God,
Whoop. Ah!
we're turning more and more into the Avengers. Oh my God.
So yeah, Sharto and Squeeb, when you go by this room, you hear a bunch of like rustling sounds and smacking sounds and gnawing. You see a large
Oh,
no!
I think
insect
Nick just
creature.
peed her pants.
get away from me.
Yep, you see a large like
Nope.
this looks like a
Nope.
vicious maggot burrowing through the trash in here.
Nope.
It stops and looks at you. It
Oh,
doesn't
God.
seem to pay you any heed, and then just goes back to digging
Oh,
through the
okay.
garbage and eating things.
All right.
I want it.
Oh, of course you do.
Iris,
Sorry.
when Iris gets up there, it turns and looks at you, and it looks at you dead in the eyes and darts its head forward a little bit,
I
and
ain't got no eyes.
just looks at you in your empty eye pits, and it just hisses
Look
at
at
you
me.
and waggles
Look at
all of its
me.
little feelers.
I'm gonna talk to it telepathically and just go in its ear, in its fucking head, just as loud as I can.
It doesn't seem to really register what just happened. I don't know. Maybe that got in its head.
Oh, cool. All right.
But it when Iris retreats back, it just goes back to eating garbage.
Okay.
Let's leave that one be. Let's leave it be.
Yeah, might be a good idea. But besides, we can always give that to. I almost called them Umbreeze Ogres. We can always give that to Tumble and Opeth and see if they like it in the morning.
I'm pretty sure they know it's there. I don't know.
No, never know.
Sharto exploring down there, you found the western entrance into the tunnels here. And you see a pair of kobolds working on sorting out the ore in this cart that's down here. Nick, this is just like an empty room. There's I don't have it on the map, but there's a chair and a table in there. It kind of looks like a little, like, should be a guard station, or was at one point, but there's nobody in it, and it looks like there's like some just like trash tossed about and things. So yeah, you guys have found the western entrance, and this is where the rail cart system is for the mines. And Sharto, make a straight intelligence check for me.
Eight.
You found point B, and point A was up at the top. You remember that big hole that you saw in that last room down there? So what do you guys want to do? Are you wanting to
Let's find
head out here, or are you heading back up?
Well, you know what? I think since we're new bosses, we should just strut our shit. And Tongue should still be up, right? It's last an hour.
What? Yeah, Tongue should be up.
I'm just going to go, oh, excuse me. And I'm just going to, pass on by and finagle through and just see if I get pelted with spears and shit.
So the two crossbows, the two kobolds each kind of look at you and give a little hiss as you push past, and the goblins protesting and the yells at the two up in the watchtower to keep their eye on you. Sharto is leaving everyone and heading up again.
Yeah, you.
Bucklechick, you're on your own, and you're surrounded by goblins and kobolds.
Too many people.
Oh yeah, Nick doesn't like being around a lot of people.
Too many cooks. Sorry. I still got nerves from that whole troll encounter. So,
Ogre,
I'll follow you out there. We got to find what was his name again?
We got to find Lunt. Yeah,
Lunt.
Lunt. We are looking for Lunt.
Is that Lunt over there in the corner?
Oh yeah, that is him.
Lunt's
Andy?
over here.
Okay.
Oh.
Lunt's up here. I have him. Can you guys see his name?
I don't see his name, but I see the red dot you put on him. So
Okay.
I see a red dot. Yeah.
So we approach non-threateningly, just walking, like we did when we first entered. But look what happened. And we go, Lunt. You know how you got that one promotion?
Hey, you made it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Drickle and Gibbon are
Yeah, they left. You're the new boss.
they were tired, so so
He kind of laughs. He says, "Retired, huh?"
yep, you could say that again.
He's like, "Look, I frankly don't care what happened to them, but our deal's still in place, right?"
Well, Yes, but also you need to know one thing very important. You are getting a higher up job, but the thing is, we still have to keep producing. And by we mean you. You need to keep producing all of the sooth salts for the Takut. Sorry, hold on. Was it the Talur Horde? The Talur Horde.
He says, yeah, that's not anything new. Nothing changed.
Not really, except your boss now. So
He looks and says, and being boss, that comes with increased pay, right?
well, of course.
And you have to make sure that we get paid as well.
He says, yeah. As long as I get paid more, I'm fine. And he says, but listen, the most important part of all this, and he looks all like devious at you, Sweeb and Buckletick. Like he is really like looking at you hard from like one to the other. He says, I get the bedroom, right?
The bedroom?
It's all yours, buddy. All yours.
He says,
But you have to make sure that... Oh, go ahead, Andy.
Why does he want that bedroom so bad?
He says, I've been really looking forward to having a nice big bed to sleep in.
Is he being sincere, or is there some ulterior motive that we just don't know?
There's a bigger
One insight.
Insight. Here we go. My nerves are shot. I rolled an 8. Bah!
He seems like he's just really looking forward to having a bed. He's probably either slept out in one of these tents or on a bedroll.
Tempur-Pedic.
Hopefully he's all right with half the bed. And he stays.
Well, just fair warning to you. Gibbon did die somewhat on the bed.
And he's like,
One on the bed.
yeah, it can be cleaned off.
That's the bed he's talking about?
Yeah, that's the only bed you guys have seen in this place.
Isn't that the one Garen peed on?
It was on fire, then peed on, and there's probably blood covering it. The spots that haven't been burned because
Oh no.
Sharto shot the shit out of it.
It wasn't good.
That's okay. That's okay.
He doesn't know that though. He just wants the bed.
Yeah, he's good. He's still got a bed. So, but yeah, we
You'll probably think that that Gibbon was pelted with fireballs, bled out, and also peed himself before dying.
Maybe.
So hard that he launched himself off the bed.
He spontaneous combustion on the bed while peeing himself in his sleep. And he wrangled out of bed and boom. Why is he holy? I don't know.
Man, explosive craps are terrible.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
No bueno.
Explosive diarrhea.
I just want to make sure that tell him to make sure that everybody here knows that we're boss, and
That you're
you're the new boss, but we're the higher up bosses.
Sure, we agreed on it. You guys as over bosses, and I'm just the boss. So as long as I get paid and get that bedroom.
Oh,
I'm okay
also, we had to take 2 more employees, 2 big ones, but we can find you replacements, no doubt.
What you mean?
2 big trolls have agreed to come with us.
Were they
We
ogres?
don't have trolls.
Ogres, then?
Ogres.
Whatever they are.
Yeah, they're ogres.
I
the
don't-
big guys.
Yeah, they're
the big guys. Big guys, big tusks.
We could leave one here to guard the place and take one back to Toltalden.
He says, "Oh, well, Tumble and Oppet, those guys, they're what's up?" He says, they are the muscle, but you think you can replace them?
We tend to bump into very interesting types of being and know our way around a persuasion check or 2.
I don't know what that means, but try to replace him.
Buckle Tick looks at the camera, wink.
And then he says,
Oh my god. Buckle Tick
You're the
has
boss.
fourth wall breaking skills.
He's insane. What can I say? Sorry.
he says, you're the boss. It's your operation. I'll run it for you, but if I don't have muscle, I can't really defend it that great. Who knows?
We'll leave you one. We'll take one. It'll be
Garen, roll a perception check for Squeeb.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
Oh no.
You get the feeling from watching that whole interaction with Tumble and Opeth that they were like either like real good buddies or like brothers or like they come as a pair kind of thing. You're not so sure.
Okay.
You don't
All right.
think that they do too well if they were separated. And
Oh.
you also remember that Tumble was essentially a translator.
Oh yeah, so they wouldn't be able to communicate if I left like just Tumble or if we just took Tumble.
fair.
That makes sense. Okay.
Mhm.
I guess I would have known that. I'm smart. Garand is smart, but Squeeb is.
Oh boy.
I guess we're gonna bed down for tonight. Where can we sleep?
Maybe somewhere around, away from the prying eyes of the ones who we may have just had an altercation with not too long ago.
He says, it's your place. You can sleep wherever you want. I'll pass the word. Nobody should bother you out here. He says, obviously, haven't gotten to talk to anybody inside, so be careful in there.
Good to know. Thank you.
Says,
So we should probably make camp with some of these tents out here then?
he says, no problem, bosses. And kind of looks around the group. And you get the idea that he's pretty happy and he's already getting kind of cocky about having a new job and being in charge of the place. And then you guys can each roll an insight on Lunt here.
Yeah. Okay.
Insight on one.
Rolling.
Not good.
I got 13.
I rolled sharp.
Me too.
5 altogether.
All right. So who got the 13?
I did. Squeeb.
Mastella got a 9 total.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Like 13 Squeeb thinks he's kind of cocky, but he is he doesn't seem like he's like planning on screwing anybody over or anything. He's just he's happy to be like top dog, so to speak, here.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I can just see a sequence where it's like a month later. We come back and we're like, we all just come at Lunt like, "Where's the money, Lebowski? Bunny said you're fucking good for it. Where's the money, shithead?" It's somewhere in there. Let me take another look.
You come back in a month and the whole group is dead and Lunt's just sitting around eating pieces of goblin,
You're like, "Oh,
ravenous
nice.
style.
No.
No?
He weighs 300 pounds now, just like,
No, he's actually skinnier.
oh god, like Vindigo style.
You guys haven't seen Ravenous?
Gumbago.
Gumbago?
Gombago. Goblin Wendigo. Gombago. Gombago.
All right.
What's
So,
happening?
what is
I don't know what's happening.
what is Nick and Sharto doing up here? You sneaksters.
I'm looking around. I don't know what Sharto's doing.
I'm watching Nick look around.
Okay, sure.
Oh God.
I'll see what's down this hallway carefully, and I'll look for more like little pitfalls and traps and stuff.
He's like,
Okay.
"You sneak, I sneak. Come on, let's sneak out together."
roll investigation for me as you're wandering along here.
Wandering around.
You sneak and I'll watch you sneak.
Investigation, that was crap. $12.
12? No, you don't see anything, and you haven't set anything off when you're wandering yet. Sharto, you're leaving the Goblin Bee and following Nick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I kill him? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm surprised you didn't kill him.
Oh my god.
That's
The voices.
more so just my surprise that he's still alive.
She.
Left or right? Left or right?
We talking about Nick?
No. I'm surprised that Sharto didn't kill the goblin that was in that room up there.
Okay.
The goblin.
Yeah, I just
Sorry.
expect Sharto to murder, kill everything, so. When he doesn't, it's a surprise.
That's not fair.
It is. Alright, up ahead, Nick, you can see like some faint flickering of firelight coming from up ahead.
It gets really tight there too.
Sure does.
Okay. Giggity. So I will, seeing the firelight, stealthily move forward.
Okay.
See what I can see for here.
When he goes stealth mode, I want to go stealth mode.
Alright. So,
Oh, you piece of 14.
14? I think you're being pretty stealthy. You are, I think, at the edge of... Yeah, you'll be like right at the edge of the firelight there. And it looks like the firelight is coming from further back in this little passage that you just found.
This is dumb. This is dumb.
So, you see a goblin up ahead, I think. Yeah. I don't know why. 1 second here. Yep, he's not on there. You see one on your left.
Ah!
And that was it. I don't know why he was hidden. He shouldn't have been hidden. And in the room to your right, you can hear a group of kobolds screwing around in that room. It sounds like they're arguing over something in there.
I will go over to this gobbo right here. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. On his shoulder.
He flips around and is like, "What?"
Boss Lunt wants you up front.
For what? He seems really agitated.
I don't know. I don't know. He said he wanted you.
Roll a deception check on him.
Oh, yay. I'm actually okay at deception. That's a 12.
12? It's alright. It's enough. He says, "Fine, watch my stuff." And he heads out. Okay, and his stuff was like a little tiny pile of coins.
How much coins?
It looks like 3 copper, and then 1 each of silver and gold. This is where we find out if Nick's a good Samaritan when no one's looking.
Jesus.
Oh, the struggle.
How smart did he seem?
How smart did he seem?
How smart did he seem? He seemed like
it didn't take much convincing to get him to leave. And he said, "Watch my stuff." So probably not the smartest goblin you've ever seen.
Just be Nick.
I will take the gold piece and leave a copper piece in its place.
All right.
That's good thinking. Good thinking.
Do I feel like guys saw me?
Taxing.
You know what? Roll a stealth check versus his perception.
That's the stealth check I rolled before I come in.
Oh, 27?
Nice.
You are in some light. Nah, he didn't see you. And if he did, he didn't care because he just walked straight out.
I'll take whatever's left in that pile.
Oh.
1 silver and 4 copper.
Oh my god! Ha! Hey! Ha! 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 Getting out of here! Running! Running!
All right. So you guys make it to this. This is like you recognize this is the main passage that you went in before, and you can hear all the work and like the like sounds and of all the goblins and kobolds out here in the main camp area.
Still too many people.
You find a little side room full of garbage.
What is this? It's worthless. Why did I come in here?
It's garbage.
Where are you guys?
I have no idea.
They're up in the main entrance where you guys first went into all the tunnels at.
Oh.
Can you see the pings?
Oh, okay.
They're up in there.
Okay, yeah.
I like that though. I like that you guys can't see that.
Go into this room. I see stuff. Anything interesting?
No, Sharto already ransacked that. It's gone. The problem is the gold pieces are part of the map, so I can't take them off. I could scribble them out.
Oh no, it's good.
There's nothing here. There's nothing. It's all gone. This is all gone over here too. Oh my. This is all
That's the boss room.
No, that's a Lunt's new room.
Yep. There should be a giant pit over here that I see.
You're walking the wrong way. You don't know that there's a pit over there.
Sure. Oh, cool.
Nick doesn't.
How dark is it over in this direction?
It's dark. There's no light over there. You guys are only seeing with your dark vision.
Take my new little lantern with the goblin face on it.
Mm-hmm.
And light it.
Okay.
Shine the light for it.
Instantly, you feel the like blanketing presence of Sharto at your back just disappear into the further behind you, and out in front of you, your Nick is pretty amused that there's like a goblin face shining on the wall ahead of you from the goblin face lantern. So while you guys are off doing that, what's everybody doing up front?
Making camp.
Yep.
All right. You taking up one of the tents. Mastella is muted. If you were trying to talk, I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying yes. I was agreeing.
All right. Are you wanting to make camp out here and like commandeer one of these tents, or are you trying to go in the caves and camp out?
Maybe one of the tunnels or something, because
Maybe the beds in the cave back there. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm lost.
you know what? We should go to the one with all the beds and everything that like the first guys that I ended up tricking into leaving, because we'll at least know that most of those beds were theirs and they're already gone. So
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there would be the 6-bed room, and then there's like the little cluster of rooms up a little further up.
Was it the 6-bedroom?
I think it was the little cluster, maybe.
It was the cluster where James sent the other ones out. I think you guys killed the goblins that were in the 6-bedroom.
Oh,
I think
never mind. Let's do the 6-bedroom
fireball thing.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what's that spell called?
The fire sphere? Flaming sphere?
Flaming sphere. Yeah. Yeah, I think you killed them with the flaming sphere.
Mm.
Okay.
Right. So Nick and Sharto, you're coming up over there to the spot where the pit is that Squeeb and Buckletick found. It's just a 10-foot deep pit in the middle of the hallway there.
Hyper.
1 for the gold. 2 for more gold. 3 for more gold. And I'll try and jump across.
An athletics check.
Oh, yay. I don't know how good I am at athletics. Okay. 9.
One second.
This is where I die. This is my grave.
One second. I guess it doesn't matter right now. You get a running start and jump across, and you slam into the other side. You're kind of hanging on to the edge, just kicking your feet against the wall there. And you're hanging on to the edge inside the pit there. Sharto?
I want to try to make it across.
All right. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Long live the king.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Oh. Wait, is this the same pit that Squeeb fell into?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So
Faced off against the gelatinous cube and the boss with the hobgoblins. But it's the pit that is our greatest enemy.
you run over and get a running start, and you do even worse, and you slam into the back of Nick here, and you fall down in the pit. So let's see, you are going to take falling damage into the pit. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Never mind. Did not mean to roll a 20. You take 4 fall damage. You slam into the bottom of the ground, or bottom of the pit on the ground. Nick, make a strength check for me.
Oh boy. I don't get anything for strength, I think. Yeah.
10? Alright,
10.
so with some effort, you're able to pull yourself up over the lip of this. You're hanging on, and Sharto slamming into your back. You don't see him down there at all, but you're pretty sure Sharto's down there after you got nailed in the back and you heard something fall down.
Sharto!
Hold on. I will take out. Hold on. Let me see if I actually have this stuff. Okay, I will take out a python and hammer it into the ground. And I'll take my rope, tie it around the python, and throw the other end down.
Okay.
Here, climb out.
I'll try climbing.
All right. Make an athletics check. Not doing so hot, are you?
This fucking pit.
It was the pit all along.
You get about halfway up and you just start slipping back down the rope.
It's
The pit
getting
is
there,
voiced by
everybody.
Tim Curry. Curry so soon. Voiced by Tim Curry.
Oh, there it is. I think I figured out how to do it.
We get a TPK with a tiny little
Fucking-
pit.
That is so much fall damage, dude.
Just luring everybody to the pit to die one at a time.
Hey, man, if the guys with the negative modifiers could get out, you guys can too. Shit.
All right. And then what are you guys doing over there?
Can I get my own rope out? And I'm gonna cast rope trick.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Ah,
Can I make it so the opening to the extra dimensional space is like 3 foot above the lip?
Yeah. I think so. I think you're good to do that.
Do I got an athletic roll to climb that?
Doesn't it? Do you get a bonus to your athletic checks trying to climb that rope?
Doesn't look like it.
I can't remember if it does anything for you or not.
one moment.
It doesn't.
No.
No.
All right. So yeah. Make an athletics check to get up your rope. You can see your salvation directly above you, and you just can't get to it.
Oh my god, I can't believe how troublesome this thing is.
You got a hole.
And this pair of assholes have to go off and
I'll pull up
wander
my
around
rope
on their own.
and start. I'll pull up my rope and start knotting it every foot, just like.
How wide's this pit?
Okay.
I think it's about
There we go.
10 foot deep, 10 foot square.
Can I like try to get a running start to the corners and jump off one side over here to get higher up here and grab a rope?
So
Oh, you're gonna like Super
Sharto
Mario this?
known for his parkour.
Parkour.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to do acrobatics instead of athletics.
I'll allow it. All right, there you go. You're Sharto says enough with his climbing horse shit, and then try something fancy, and he just
Okay, Sharto, I'm done tying the knots. You can climb up now. Sharto.
10 minutes of not climbing, and you hear Sharto's. Wait, did you run and climb up the wrong side?
No, I was just,
All
I put myself there like I was running.
right. Okay. I'm gonna laugh if you went up that side. Now you have to try to cross again.
You're on the wrong side of the river. Sorry.
Sharto. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll shine my light down in there. Sharto.
You don't see a Sharto. You don't hear a Sharto or nothing. He's just gone.
He's dead.
And Sharto, you pass by that room there, and like the smell of your friends hits your nose, just punches you in the nose.
I'm gonna pick out a spot to lay down.
Okay. You claim that bed over there, and Nick is still like puzzled and wandering alone in the dark.
Does anybody care or wonder where Nick is? We're all just like settling down.
Nobody cared. Everybody just went to their bed.
Does anything look interesting over here before I continue on?
No, it looks like it's been left alone. Yeah, it's just a couple barrels and a weapon rack.
Okay. Go over here.
Where Nick?
Guys, Sharto's dead. He fell into the hole.
What?
Now you're in the light, and you stare across the light, Nick, and you can see Sharto sitting on a bedroll.
Sharto! I'll run over, like go up, like I'm going to hug him. Realize who I'm about to do it to. Back away.
I want to flip him the silver and the 4 copper.
You're just like, throwing them at him one coin at a time. Sharto's smoking his pipe weed in this small ass unventilated room, and everyone high as shit in this little room.
At that point, Buckletick just uses control flame to make the color of the fire turn into like a strange icy blue, something that he would have remembered seeing as he was drowning.
Nice.
He's like remembering memories. He's like, oh, this is nice.
I thought you were going to say, like, he's going to turn it into a psychedelic color.
Yeah, kind of where I thought you were going to. All right.
Fuck it. Purple.
So that's
green,
a good
red.
spot to end the session at for the night. No, yeah, you guys have cleared out most of this level, or not necessarily cleared out, but explored most of the level. You remember the big hole in the back? Yeah. You heard the noises of the miners down there, and I think other than that, you pretty much figured it out. You struck a deal. Surprisingly enough, you didn't go into the battle mode with the Talur horde, the hobgoblins there, and you made a new boss goblin friend and a pair of ogre friends apparently. So
we got all
in
friends.
all, yeah. Stay out of the mine shaft if you can't handle a pit.
XP for the pit.
Negative 1600 for the pit.
We're level 1 again.
Yeah. We'll do XP a little bit later because I have to figure out some things went a little differently than I thought. So, all right. So good session, everybody. And for everybody that watched today, thanks for checking us out. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, please like, comment, subscribe. Remember to share with friends if you can. That'd be super helpful and much appreciated. And yeah, leave us a comment. Tell us what you thought. Tell us what you think of all the characters and how things went.
Tell us everything.
That's a dangerous proposition, but yes. All right.
Not sure we're ready
with
for
us.
the internet to tell us everything.
Bye.
Later, everybody.
Mudbutt.